Good morning, everyone. Boy, it seems like it's been a long time since I've seen you guys. Hopefully, I'll be back next week, Monday. So everything is getting better. Just still not ready to come to class yet. So I decided to do a video tape for you guys. And this videotape is going to be regarding the review that you started on Monday. So I'm going to go over some of the problems. And I'm going to send this link to you. And so you'll be able to watch this whole video. And you'll be able to send me any questions through your Canvas inbox. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to change my screen so it goes to the IPVO. Okay. So this is the quiz, which is the practice quiz. Okay, so I'll go over the first question. It says the library has 31 chairs and 6 tables. If the same number of chairs are placed at each table, how many chairs will be placed at each table? Will there be any extra chairs? If so, how many? So again, I can just draw this, and it can be anything. It can be any table. Okay, it can be a circle table, it could be a square table. I'm just going to draw 6 circles. Okay. 6. And it says I have 31 chairs. So I'm going to put a chair inside the circle. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 31, so I have to keep counting until I use 31, okay? But remember, I have to share them equally. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I've used 30, but I have 31. So that means I have 1 left over. So I'm just going to put this 1 left over on the side because it can't fit into one of the 6 tables. Otherwise, one of these tables is going to have an extra chair, and they're not all going to be equal. So if I place the same number of chairs at each table, how many chairs will be placed at each table? Well, I just count what's inside of each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has 5, 5. So then 5 chairs can fit at each table. And then the second part says, will there be any extra chairs? And you would say yes. And how many? 1. So that's the answer for the first practice question. Okay, let's go to the second one. It says 43 students are going on a field trip. The students are divided into groups of 7 students. How many groups of 7 students will be there? So I'm going on a field trip. I want to make 7 groups. All right. So in this case, I think what I want to do is I'm just going to form rows. Okay, I'm going to form 7 rows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll put one up on top, 7. Okay, so now I want to form, so that's 4 rows, but now I have 1 column. So I use 7. I have 43 altogether. So I have to count another 7. 1, so that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still can do another one. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I still have 21, and I have 43, so I got to go another ways. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, Let's do it again. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I have one more left, but that would be my first row then would have more than anybody else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there, and I know that I have one extra one. So it says the students are divided in 7 groups. How many groups of 7 students will there be? Well, let's count how many groups of 7. So what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can circle those. Those are all groups of 7. So I have 6 groups of 7. If the remaining students form a smaller group and one chaperone is assigned to every group, how many chaperones are needed? Well, I have one extra, so I have one group of 1, because that's a smaller group than 7, right? Because it says right here, if the remaining students form a smaller group. Now I have to count how many groups I have. Well, I had 6, and I have one more, so that would be 7. So I would need 7 chaperones. Okay. All right, let's go down to the next question. Next ones are basically, they want you to draw an area model, an array model, and an area model. The first one's already been done, so I'm just going to cross that out. So I'm going to go to the second one. It says 27 divided by 5. Well, I want to draw 5 rows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Now I can count another 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have up to 27. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Well, so I want to circle the groups of 5. Okay. So how many groups of 5 do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my quotient would equal 5. And my remainder is the ones outside of the groups. So I have 2. Okay. And my area model would look like this. I have 5. I have another 5. And then I have 2 more there. So it's 5 times 5, which is 25, plus 2 is 27, and that's what I get. Okay. Okay. Let's do 34 divided by 6. Let's do the array first. I'm going to divide into 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I want to circle the groups of 6. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only a group of 4. So my quotient would be how many groups are circled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my remainder is what I have left over, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll draw an area model again. Okay. So I want to count how many rows I have. I have 6. So that would be 6. And I want to go across. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. And that would be my area model. Well, I have 4 more. So I want to draw 4 more Okay, this might be the one that gives you a little more difficulty, because what you're drawing is you're drawing the area model for the groups that are circled for your quotient of 5, and you want 6 groups. So there's 5 in each group. It's these extra ones over here that are the remainders that you have to put. You see how similar my drawings are? My array model looks real similar to my area model. My array model for the one above looks real similar to my area model. Okay. All right. That is, I think we're going to go ahead and just do, I was going to do 2 separate videos, but I'm going to go ahead and do the last 2 over here. So in this one, it says, show the division using disks. Relate your work on the place value chart to the partial quotient. So this one says 25 divided by 2. Well, I'm going to put 2 10s here and 5 1s. And I want to form 2 groups. So if I have 2 10s, I should be able to fit 1 10 in each group, right? And over here, so that if 1 10 is in each group, then when I divide, then I put a 1 in the tens place, because I have 1 10, 1 10. I know that 2 is actually 20 in the tens place. So now here's where the part that a lot of you have difficulty. It's, well, what do I put down here? Well, what was the value of the 2 10s that you used? 1 10, 2 10s. Well, it's 20. So I want to subtract that. And I should have 5 1s left. And I do. Now I want to go ahead and see how many 1s go in each of the 2 groups. I'm going to try 2. Ooh, I forgot to cross those out. So I'm going to cross out 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 1 left over. Can that fit into 2 groups? No. Okay, so how many are in each group? 2 1s. So the 2 then goes above the 5. And now I just count the value of these 2, 2, 4. So I subtract 4, and I have 1 left over, and that's what I have here. We'll circle that remainder. Let's make sure that we circle that remainder so it doesn't get lost. So my answer then would be 12 with a remainder of 1. 1 10, 2 1s equals 12. So we got the same answer. Okay. All right, let's go to the next problem. Next one is 67 divided by 3. Well, 67 I know is 6 10s and 7 1s. And I want to do 3 groups. So I do 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, I have 6 10s in 3 groups. I think I can do 2 10s in each group. Can I? I can hear you. Most of you are saying yes. And 2 groups there. So I've used all my 10s. So I come over here. And how many 10s are in each group? 2. So that goes above my 6 because it's in my 10s place. And if I count my 10s, I have 2, 4, 6. So 6 10s equals 60. So I subtract 60 from 67. And I have 7 1s left. And that's what I have over there. Well, I think I can do 2 1s in each group. Ooh, and I have 1 left over. So how many 1s are in each group? 2. How many 1s are all together? 2, 4, 6. Subtract 6, and I have a remainder of 1, and that's my remainder, right? So it says 22 with a remainder of 1. 2 10s, 2 1s equals 22. Okay, that's pretty simple. All right, the last 2, I want to do one using the area. One doing the place value, and I'm going to do one doing the partial quotient. I'm going to do the first one using the area model. Not area model, excuse me, partial quotient. Okay. Now, this is where we have to think. If I have 6 tens and I have 3 groups, how many tens go in each group? Well, think of the problem that I had above. There was 2 tens in each group. I had 3 groups, 67. So I can do 2 tens in each group. And if I count them, that's 2, 4, 6. 6 tens equals 60. So I have 6 remaining. Well, if I have 6 ones, if I look at my problem above, again, I use 2 in every group. So that's 2, 4, 6. So if I do 2, and that's 6, and that's a 0 remainder. So then my answer for that problem will be 22. Okay, for the next problem, I'm going to use my place value chart. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens and 1, 1. All right. So I have 4 groups because I'm dividing by 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think I'm going to put 2 in each group. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. All right, I have 1 left over. So can I have, would that be a remainder of 1? No, it can't be because it's in the tens place. So now I have to take that and move it into the tens place. So how many ones equal 110? That's right, 10 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have the 10 ones that I regrouped plus the 1 I already had. So now I have 11 ones. All right, let's try 2 in each group. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I have 3 left, but 4 groups. So it looks like that's going to be my remainder. So now I have 2 tens and 2 ones in every group. There's that number again, 22. Looks like 22 is our special number today. So that'll be 22 with a remainder of 3. Okay. So that is basically the practice, the review. So hopefully a lot of you already got the right answers. If you didn't get the right answers, then go ahead and change it. You can change it on a piece of loose leaf paper, or you can just erase what you had and just redo it. You can watch this video as often as you like, okay? And again, I'll be putting out another video just so y'all can see my face because like I said, I miss you, everybody. And this is a good way for me to communicate with y'all. So I won't be able to see you, but at least you'll be able to see me. So have a great day on Wednesday, and we will see you soon.